What drives a man to betray his closest friend and teacher? Is it greed, despair, or perhaps a darker, more mysterious purpose? As we unravel the enigma of Judas Iscariot, a figure synonymous with treachery, we delve into a narrative filled with suspense and divine intrigue. Join us as we explore the scriptural passages and theological debates that illuminate his role not just as a betrayer, but as a key agent in the divine plan of redemption. Want to uncover more about this complex character? Hit the subscribe button and join us in this journey of discovery. Judas Iscariot's role as the ultimate betrayer is vividly outlined in the New Testament, primarily through the Gospels. These texts delve into his interactions and ultimate betrayal of Jesus Christ, an act that led to Jesus' crucifixion. This betrayal is notably encapsulated in the Gospel of Matthew, 26:14-16. Where Judas agrees to hand over Jesus to the chief priests for 30 pieces of silver. This incident is not just a mere historical footnote but a pivotal moment that has shaped Christian theological perspectives on betrayal, loyalty, and divine providence. The act of betrayal by Judas is historically rooted in the Passover context, a key Jewish festival during which Jesus' Last Supper and subsequent arrest occurred. This period was marked by heightened messianic expectations and Roman political tension, making the actions of Judas not only a personal betrayal but a significant historical event influencing the early Christian community's understanding of suffering and redemption. The betrayal by Judas has been interpreted in various theological and scholarly views. Some see his act as a necessary part of divine salvation history. According to this view, Judas' betrayal was foreordained as part of God's plan to bring about redemption through the death of Jesus, as hinted at in scriptures like John 13:27. Here, the narrative suggests a dualistic play of divine providence and human free will. On the other hand, there are interpretations that consider Judas' act as one of ultimate moral failure and greed. This view is more straightforward, focusing on Judas as a tragic figure succumbing to one of the basest human flaws, greed. This is clearly stated in the Gospels, describing him as a keeper of the money bag and as someone who stole from it, John 12:6. In exploring why Judas is seen as the ultimate betrayer, the scriptural evidence provides deep insights. The Gospels present his betrayal as not just a breach of loyalty to Jesus but also as a violation of divine trust and community ethics. This scriptural narrative highlights the gravity of his actions and the profound repercussions on the nascent Christian community. Furthermore, the way Judas' story is presented, his secretive agreement with the chief priests and his identification of Jesus through a kiss, Matthew 26:48-49, intensifies the perception of his betrayal. This act symbolically contrasts with the expected loyalty and love that a disciple should show, thereby deepening the sense of betrayal. The story of Judas does not merely serve as a historical account, it reflects broader implications for understanding themes of betrayal, redemption, and divine justice within Christian theology. Historically, the period during which Judas betrayed Jesus was fraught with political and religious upheaval. The Jewish community in Roman-occupied Jerusalem was under immense pressure, and the role of a Messiah was anticipated as a liberator. Judas' actions, therefore, can be viewed through the lens of these messianic expectations, where his betrayal is seen as a direct thwarting of these hopes. Culturally, the act of betrayal by one of Jesus' own disciples emphasizes the vulnerability and humanity of Jesus. This betrayal leads to the Passion of Christ, a central event in Christian theology that underscores themes of sacrifice, atonement, and forgiveness. While many view Judas as the archetype of betrayal, some modern theologians and scholars present alternative perspectives that question this traditional interpretation. Scenes 30, for instance, some argue that Judas was merely fulfilling a role that was divinely ordained, an instrument in the larger cosmic plan of salvation. This view suggests that Judas' actions, while seemingly treacherous, were necessary for the completion of prophetic and salvific events. This interpretation challenges the conventional view of Judas as morally culpable, offering a more nuanced understanding of predestination and free will in theological contexts. Moreover, the Gospel of Judas, a text dated to the 2nd century and rediscovered in the 20th century, presents Judas in a different light, as someone who acted in obedience to Jesus' own instructions. This perspective not only challenges traditional interpretations but also invites a broader discussion on the sources and versions of gospel narratives that have shaped Christian doctrines. The examination of Judas Iscariot as the ultimate betrayer offers rich theological and ethical insights. It presents a complex interplay of divine providence, free will, and human morality encapsulated in the narrative of his betrayal. This story serves not only as a theological exploration of sin and redemption but also as a reflection on the human condition. Understanding Judas' role within the broader narrative of the Gospels invites reflection on the paradoxes of divine action and human agency. It challenges believers and scholars alike to ponder the mysteries of God's plan and the place of human choice within it. By considering these multifaceted views, the figure of Judas Iscariot transcends his role as merely a betrayer, becoming a pivotal figure in Christian theological discourse. In our exploration of Judas Iscariot, the ultimate betrayer, we have ventured through layers of historical context, scriptural evidence, and diverse theological interpretations. This journey sheds new light on the complexities of his actions and their profound impact on Christian theology. What do you think motivated Judas? Was it mere greed, or was he a pivotal part of a divine plan? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video to continue exploring the mysteries of faith with us. God bless you.